some gloves on, don't I? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There is simply no way that I can touch your ears with my bare hands now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They could be dirty. They could be dirty. That's exactly why you're here after all, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me get my gloves on, okay? There we go. My hands are nice and protected. Nice and protected by a little latex barrier. So that shall keep my hands nice and clean, and it shall keep your ears nice and clean from whatever bacteria might be on my hands. But they're nice and clean now. Nice and clean now. Okay, the very first thing that I need to do, I need to take a look inside those ears of yours, and I cannot simply do that with the naked human eye, can I? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yes, the human eye is an absolute marvel of evolution. go. That's going to feel quite wet. Quite wet. Okay. Oh yes, and of course you can probably hear a fizzing sound in your ear right now, can't you? Yes, that is perfectly normal. Okay, it's perfectly normal. That means that the solution is taking effect. Of course, though, I need to put it in your other ear as well, okay? So why don't you go ahead and tilt your head to the other side for me now, please? Here we go in this ear now. There we go, you can go back to a normal resting position now. Normal resting position. Just give me a moment before we move on to the next part of the ear cleaning, okay? Now then, whilst that is taking effect, allow me to just adjust your ears chiropractic style, you know what I'm saying? Can you feel that? Oh goodness, flipping me. Yes, I'm just grabbing your ears and basically just stretching it out. Oh yes, it gets these little cracks. Kind of like chiropractic cracks. Let me do the other ear as well, okay? Let me do the other ear. Oh, that's some good chiropractic cracks of the ear. Oh, goodness me. Difficult sometimes to get the really good ones, you know, the really good ones. Okay, I think your ears are suitably prepared now and they are ready for the first real ear cleaning, okay? And for the first real ear cleaning, we're going to be using this little bird feather. This bird feather. This is, of course, a highly sterile fake bird feather. Okay, it's plastic. Specially formulated and designed for ear cleaning. Of course. Stay still for me. fuzzy little blighter, aren't you? Fuzzy little blighter. Let's move on to the sponge, shall we? The good thing about the sponge, look how squishy it is. Surely you will have no problem fitting this sponge into your ears. Another problem, is there? What, the sponge is too abrasive for you, is it? The sponge is too abrasive. So let me get this straight. The sponge is too abrasive. The silicone brush is too large. And what was it? The feather was too ticklish, too ticklish. What are you, some sort of baby, is it? Some sort of highly sensitive little baby? Oh well, whatever. Let me look through my tools. Maybe I can find something that you will enjoy. I managed to find this brush. This brush. Now, look at how absolutely, incredibly soft this brush is. It is so soft, so soft. I'm going to use this on your ears now, and I expect you to have no complaints. Okay, no complaints. If you complain about this brush, then there simply is no pleasing you. Okay, because this brush is one of the softest brushes I've ever felt in my life. Softest brushes ever. Okay, ever. So stay still. Okay, stay still. I'm going to brush your ears now. How's that? You can't complain about that now, surely. It's so soft and gentle. So soft and gentle. I'm just going to finish up here now, okay? I'm going to finish cleaning your ears now. So, I'll say goodbye to you now, okay? Goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed the cleaning session today. Even if some of the objects were a little bit too large or ticklish or abrasive. I hope you enjoyed it. see the plastic fork up close? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? How does that feel? The plastic fork tapping on you. What, you don't like it? You don't like being poked in the face with a plastic fork? Are you crazy? Are you crazy right now? I know there are people out there that would pay top dollar to get poked in the face with a plastic fork. People would pay for this. They would pay for it like it's a service. And I'm doing it to you for free. For free. And you have the audacity to say that you don't like it. Are you being for real right now? Are you actually being for real right now? Well, maybe you just need to, try it a little bit more. Maybe you'll like it if you just try it some more, okay? How's that? Do you like it now? No? Maybe some more, maybe some more. What about now? What about now? Do you like it now? You still don't like it? Okay, I can see I'm dealing with a close-minded individual here. You don't have an open mind, do you? You're not open to the possibility of change, are you? Okay, whatever, that's fine. We'll stop all that nonsense and we shall get right into the feeding, shan't we? Yes, I have a lovely little microwave meal here, all prepared and ready. I was going to eat it myself because I'm actually quite hungry too. But you know what? I'm such an altruist. I'm such a selfless human being. I'm so flippin' amazing and magnificent. You know what I'm saying? So virtuous, such strong moral character that I'm going to feed my meal to you. I'm going to sacrifice my meal for you. I'm going to sacrifice my own need for food. I'm going to go hungry so that you don't. I'm just that amazing an individual. I'm just so good, so good. Okay, so open up your mouth, please. Open up your mouth, because here comes the choo-choo train. Here comes the choo-choo train. Ooh, what does that taste like? What does that taste like? I think I can see on your face happiness, can't I? Yes, indeed. I can see on those chubby little cheeks of yours the dimples of happiness. Yes, I'm straight up talking about those dimples. Those dimples. Do I have dimples? Maybe here. Is that a dimple? Is that a dimple? You'd like some more? Okay, here we go. There you go. There you go. Keep eating. Keep eating. I'm going to feed you this entire meal. You're going to be so full after I'm done feeding you. What if you explode? represent the entirety of humanity. You know what I'm saying? We would represent humanity at that point because we would be the last two human beings on planet Earth. So we should set a good example in that situation by being polite and civilized and good people, honorable people. Don't you think so? What do you mean? What do you mean it wouldn't matter? Because we would be the last people on Earth, so nobody would really care or know how we behaved. Okay, number one, don't talk with your mouth full. Okay, I can see your mama didn't teach you that, did she? I can see your mama didn't teach you that. Okay, so number one, don't talk with your mouth full. Number two, it doesn't matter whether or not we are being observed. Our actions still matter, regardless of whether they are observed or not. Okay, especially when we're talking about moral fiber, integrity, being civilized, being polite. These things, they're not physical, tangible things, are they? No, but they still matter greatly. They still matter greatly, regardless of whether or not they are observed. And furthermore, another point that I may make is that it is possible that we are being observed at all times by God. That's right, by God. G-O-D. G-O-D. He could be watching at all times. And, perhaps you don't believe that he's a divine man sitting on a cloud observing us at all times. But I believe that there is something out there, some sort of divine being, greater being, something out there. And if that is the case, could they not be observing us right now? Right now, it could be observing us. It could be observing us at any time, really, any time. And so, with that information, do you not think that it would be prudent to behave well, to behave civilized, politely, honorably, good, to be a good person at all times, just in case we are being observed by God, by the Creator, by whatever may be out there? What's that? You don't care if God is watching or not? What is that? What is that? What? What kind of little rebel are you? What kind of little rebel are you? You don't care, do you? You don't care. I see. You're a rebel without a cause, is it? You're a rebel without a cause. That would explain why you talk with your mouth full of food. Okay, impolite little rebel. You impolite little rebel, you rapscallion. You're a rapscallion, aren't you? I should have known immediately just by looking at you. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but guess what? That is literally the exclusive and only purpose of a book cover. It is to give you an idea of the contents of the book. So, what? I'm not supposed to judge a book by its cover, is it? The book cover, that's its only purpose, to indicate what is inside the book. What do you mean it's a metaphor? I know it's a metaphor. Do I look like I was born yesterday? Take a look at me now, seriously. Do I look like I was born yesterday? No, I was born 33 years ago. 33 bloody years. Do you think in that time on this planet that I wouldn't have accumulated some sort of wisdom and intelligence? Well, guess what? I have. So I understand that that's a metaphor. Don't judge a book by its cover. Understand what it's trying to say is that we shouldn't judge people by their appearance. But guess what? Once again, guess what? Yes, that's right. People's appearance, it is actually a semi-decent cannot accurately judge somebody based exclusively on their appearance. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so don't twist my words. You naughty little rapscallion. You twister of words. What else are you twisting, huh? You twisted little individual, you. No. What I'm saying is that take a look at somebody. Take a look at them and their appearance. What is your immediate gut reaction? What is your immediate gut feeling? Do you think to yourself, that person looks like they could be a bit dangerous? That person looks like they could be a bit unhinged. Or maybe you think to yourself, that person looks like an angel. They look like a sweet little angel. They would never do anything bad. I think you should take your gut reaction into consideration. Massively so. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Your gut is like, it's like God communicating with you on an instinctual level. Do you really think that God communicates with people via words? Come on now, come on. Do you think a being as great and ethereal and divine as God would use something as primitive as words to communicate? No. He would communicate via gut feeling. Yes, a flash of intuition maybe. A vision maybe. Something along those lines. That is how God would communicate. 100%. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying trust your gut. Trust your gut. If you look at someone and you judge them based on their appearance, maybe trust that judgment. But you know what? Keep an open mind. I know we established earlier that you're a closed-minded individual, didn't we? Yes, indeed. So I know it's going to be difficult for you to keep an open mind, but what I'm saying is make that initial judgment. Keep that judgment safely, quietly in the back of your mind, but also keep your mind open to the possibility that your judgment is wrong. Okay. Give everybody a fair and equal chance to begin with. Maybe not an axe-wielding maniac, though. If you ever come across an axe-wielding maniac, I think it is quite safe to assume that they are in fact dangerous. Yes, and they should be avoided. Yes. Maybe avoid axe-wielding maniacs. Okay, straight up. Maybe don't even give them any time of day. That's what I would say. Are you enjoying your microwave meal? Piping hot and ready in just 3 microwave minutes. Oh, it's so good. What do you mean you don't use microwaves? Why not? Because of the radiation. Are you stupid? Microwaves, they don't actually make things radioactive, not dangerously radioactive. Actually, you know what? Fun fact. All food is radioactive. Did you know that? All food is radioactive? Google it. What, you don't believe me, is it? You don't believe me? Why wouldn't you believe me? Do I not look like a reputable source of information to you? You don't think so? You don't think I look like a reputable source of information? What, you don't think I'm trustworthy? Or do you think I'm stupid? It's one of those two, isn't it? That's what you're implying. That's what you're implying right now. Okay, I see. So I go out of my way to feed you my meal. Right? I'm sacrificing my meal and my hunger to make you feel full and happy and satisfied, and you repay me how? By calling me series, yes, and that I was correct. I was correct all along. I can't believe you. I can't believe you, quite frankly. Why don't you just shut up and enjoy your meal, huh? How's that? How about we try that, shall we? You shut up and you eat this food and you enjoy it. How about we do that? How about we do that? You silly little sausage. You silly little sausage. How is that though? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying your microwave meal? Yes, I think it's a delicious slop. I'm not one of these fancy individuals. You don't need to take me to a Michelin star restaurant to be happy. Oh, no. In fact, you know what? If I was to go to one of these fancy restaurants and I paid an obscene amount of money, I would be unhappy. I would be unhappy about spending so much money on food. Okay, because I guess it's an experience, isn't it? Going to the fancy restaurant, being served by the fancy waiters, getting the fancy food, blah blah, flipping blah. In my opinion, worthless, waste of time, stupid, unvaluable. That's me though, that's me personally. I just don't value that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't value that kind of stuff. When I want food, I just want food. Bonus if it's tasty. Mostly I just want it to make me feel good. And energized so that I can go around and do whatever I want to do in the world, you know. Do whatever I want to do in the world. Yes, mostly. But you know, just give me a McDonald's bet. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a McDonald's bet in it. A bit of Mackey's. A bit of Mackey D's. You know what I'm saying? Mackey D's. Mackey D's and nuts. Got him. I just got you good, didn't I? I just got you good, player. You just got played by the player. I'm being a bit silly, aren't I? Can you blame me though? I've been stuck in your company for what, 20 minutes now? 20 minutes feeding you like you're a baby bird and I'm mama bird. I'm your mama bird. You're my little baby bird and I'm your big mama bird. And here comes the food. Here comes the chewed up, gross, pre-digested food. Do you like that? Would you ever eat a worm? You know what I'm saying? Because birds eat worms, don't they? Do they? Do birds eat worms? I mean, I think they do. I think they eat worms, don't they? Worms, you know what? I don't think they look that disgusting or inedible, personally. I mean, they look pink. And they look kind of juicy. You know what I'm saying? They look juicy and pink, baby. It's kind of interesting. Pink. But you know what I'm saying? A worm is basically just meat, isn't it? It's basically just meat. It's a little bit unpleasant to think about because we're civilized little beings. What is the word I'm looking for? Domesticated. We're domesticated. So even like the slightest dirty thing or unpleasant thing seems gross to us, doesn't it? Because we're domesticated. We're not wild beings anymore. We're not wild, untamable beings. We're little kitty cats. We're little house cats, aren't we? Domesticated kitty cats. Well, I mean, I am. Are you? I think you are. Even with that attitude of yours, I think you pretend to be a hard mother flipper, don't you? With that attitude, you pretend to be all that, but you're just like me. Just a domesticated little kitty cat in a big wild world. shut someone up, isn't it? Just shovel a bunch of food into their mouth. Quite an effective method, really. Quite an effective method, really. Try and talk now. You can't, because your cheeks are stuffed. Your fat little cheeks are stuffed. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You've eaten all of the microwave meal. It's all gone. It's all gone. You chubby little individual. You ate the whole thing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You know what? You're going to absorb all the nutrients from that microwave meal. All 2 of the nutrients in there. And you're going to be big and strong and healthy now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better now. I'm glad that you're feeling nice and full. Yes, you've got that satisfied little look on your face. And I think we had some interesting conversation, didn't we? Interesting table conversation. Well, I found it interesting anyway. I had a good time. I hope you did too. And you know what? I think I might see you again in the future. Yes, indeed. Okay, take care out there, and I'll see you again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello there. Hello there. How are you doing today? You're here for a hearing test today, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Let us just jump right into it. The first thing that I need to do is I need to listen to your ears. Okay. What's that puzzled expression for? You've never had a doctor listen to your ears before, have you? Well, you obviously haven't met many good doctors then, have you? Let me just use my stethoscope. Ah, yes, it is working perfectly. This might be a little bit cold on your ears, okay, so just bear with it for a moment whilst I listen to your ears. That's a very curious sounding ear that you've got there, but what about the other ear over here? Let's try this one, shall we? Very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. I can see why you booked a hearing test now, because your ears, they sound very strange indeed. So there must be something wrong with them. There must be something afoot. Something afoot. Okay, let me get a little bit of a closer look at those ears. I'm just going to grab my special device. That's right. My special device is this handy dandy magnifying glass. To the untrained eye, this is simply a normal magnifying glass. But to my eye, my eyes are the eyes of a trained medical professional. A trained medical professional. So I can see things physically able to see things that you can't see. I'm not like somebody that can see into the spirit realm, you know. Not like that, not like that, not like that. You and I, we see the same things physically. But because I'm a trained medical professional, I am able to interpret the things that I see differently to you. Now do you understand what I mean? When I say I'm able to see things that you cannot. You know what I think? You know what I think? Your ears are very peculiar indeed. Very peculiar indeed. I'm going to put some headphones on you now for the hearing test to begin. But I'm going to have to take a little bit of time, I think, to make certain that these headphones fit on your bizarre and unusual little ears. Check these little puppies out. No, they're not actually puppies. That's an expression. That's a saying. I'm starting to think it's not just your ears that are weird. Maybe it's also your brain. Do you need me to examine your brain today as well? Well, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for all that. I'm a busy man, you know. I'm a busy man. Well, I'm just adjusting the headphones. I'm adjusting them. Listen, you need to be a little bit more patient than that. Okay. You need to be a little bit more patient, please. I've already told you that you've got unusual ears. It's going to take a little bit longer for me to get these headphones correctly adjusted so that they fit on your bizarre head. Let's try that, shall we? How does that feel? How does that feel? Does that feel good? Does that feel comfortable? You look comfortable. You look comfortable. Okay, well, I'm going to start the hearing test now. Before we do anything, though, I need to put on the backing track, okay? There we go. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That is a specially formulated backing track just for this hearing test, okay? You can ignore that though. You can ignore that. Let's begin actually. Let's get into the first hearing test. I will explain each test as it goes so even your primitive, simple little brain will understand. Okay. Okay, good. Test number 1. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and keep them closed, okay? I'm watching you like a hawk throughout the entire duration of this hearing test, and I will tell if you open those eyes, okay? Keep your eyes closed. They should be closed, okay? Keep them closed. Now, listen carefully. Tell me when you hear a sound, okay? Yes, good. 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 How many sounds, how many tapping sounds was that? Good. 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 Well done. Well done. Excellent performance so far. For this next test, I need you to listen closely and tell me whether the sound is coming from the left side of your head or the right side of your head. Okay? Good. listen and tell me when the sound stops, okay? Here we go. Good. You are doing so well so far. Just a few more tests, okay? Listen closely and tell me when you hear a sound being produced, okay? Good. 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 Excellent job. Listen. And tell me when the sound stops, okay? Yes, good. Yes, good. ears are working perfectly fine. Oh my goodness me. I know at the beginning of the test I said that your ears, they looked a bit weird and strange, and they sounded a bit weird and strange too. But after that performance, my goodness me, it would be remiss of me as a professional to say anything other than the truth. And the truth is, your ears are impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. Excellent hearing capabilities. And although they may look odd, they are indeed peak physical performance appearance. They are simply peak ears. Good job, well done, well done, well done. I'll give you a little head pat as a congratulations on having such fantastic ears. How do you like that? You like that? You like that? Well, I hope you have enjoyed today's hearing test, and I'll probably see you again in the future for more tests and whatnot. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello there. How are you doing today? Are you ready for your cranial nerve exam? You look ready. You look nice and comfortable there. That's excellent. The first thing that I need to do as part of today's cranial nerve exam is I need to put some electrode pads on your scalp and on your head, various different locations, and these are going to be connected to my computer. We're going to be monitoring your brain activity. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Although I have to admit, now that I look at you, I'm thinking there might not be a lot of brain activity. But that's okay. Don't worry about that. Stay still for me whilst I get these electrodes attached. Let me just see where is a good place for the first electrode. Maybe here, I think maybe here. There we go, that's looking good there. Let's get electrode number 2 on the go. is optimal. Optimal placement for electrode number 3. But now we must do the 4th and the final electrode. Okay? The 4th and the final electrode. Okay, I think the placement for this electrode is absolutely obvious. It is obvious and it is clear that it must go here. Obvious and clear that it must go here. But let me double check, is that placement good enough? 1 second. I'm going to use this handy dandy little magnifying glass in order to check if I put the electrodes in the correct positions. There's a lot to consider. There is a lot to consider when considering the electrode placement. Obviously, they need to be in a position where they will pick up any brain waves and activity going on. But there is also the matter of practicality. The matter of practicality. For example, I must conduct some tests on you today as part of the cranial nerve exam. And we can't have these pesky little electrodes getting in the way now, can we? Pesky little electrodes. And of course, I should also consider your level of comfort. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable right now? Are you comfortable right now? Are you comfortable? I think you look comfortable. I think so. I think these electrodes are actually perfectly positioned. The next thing that I need to do, I need to set them up on my computer, okay? You do need to just give me 1 minute to set this up, okay? Stay there, stay still, stay comfortable, stay chill, you know what I'm saying, baby? Take it easy. Let me just set up these electrodes. See a tiny blip of brain activity, which means that the electrodes are working and they are correctly set up. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. So we can start the cranial nerve exam. Let me get some gloves on first, though. I need to keep everything nice and hygienic. Of course. Here it comes once again. There we go. What do you think flavor number 2 tastes like? Mango. Yes, indeed, mango. I had a mango yesterday. Oh my goodness me. How flippin' delicious. How flippin' delicious are mangoes. Absolutely top tier fruit. Got to be in the top 5, I would suggest. Top 5 fruits. Mango. Let's move on, shall we? To flavor number 3. Excellent, absolutely excellent. Oh, yes. There we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get that tongue out once again, baby. Here it comes. That is flavor number 3. What does that one taste like? Coconut. Coconut tastes like coconut. You are so flipping correct once again. Coconut. Excellent job. Looks like your sense of taste is working A-OK. But what about your sense of smell? That's right, that is the next part of the cranial nerve exam today. The smell test. The smell test. Give me 1 second to prepare everything. face? Did I make a mess on your face? Goodness me, goodness me. I apologize. I apologize. Let me wipe your face clean. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Is that going to help? Sorry, I'm just trying to breathe on your eyeballs so that I might wipe them clean. You know what I'm saying? I think it helps. I think it helps. Still a little bit of a mark there, isn't there? Still a little bit of a mark. I made a right mess on you, didn't I? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Can't be helped sometimes. Sometimes it just happens. Okay, enough of that. Let's move on with the cranial nerve exam. Let me look inside those ears of yours next. Two seconds. I'm sorry. This thing is so bloody fiddly. There we go, that's part one. There we go, there we go. Sorry, these otoscopes, they're so difficult to assemble sometimes. My hands are so large and these otoscopes are so small. Troubles with being an absolute gigantic beast like myself, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm just looking inside your ear right now. And I've got to say that is quite a bit of earwax you've got in there. What are you doing? Are you trying to start an earwax collection or something, is it? Trying to start your own personal earwax collection or something? Personally, I would advise against that. What the heck is the point in an earwax collection anyway? What is even the flipping point? Well, you've got a lot of earwax in this one as well. You've got a lot of earwax in this one as well. Bizarre, 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 bizarre. Well, I've got to say, other than the excessive amount of earwax that you've got for some reason, it looks okay. Everything looks a-okay and healthy. But I mean, we cannot go on looks alone, can we? No, we can't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We must do some hearing tests to make absolutely certain. Close your eyes now and don't cheat, because I will be able to tell if you cheat, okay? Close your eyes and tell me when this sound stops. Good. scissors, and I want you to count the total number of sounds that you hear and tell me how many you hear, okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, let's try it now. How many was that? say just then? What did I say just then? Sausage. That is correct. I said sausage. Next word. Homunculus. What did I say just then? What word did I just say? Homunculus. Homunculus. Yes, I did homunculus. I said homunculus. Next word. Bird. What did I say just then? What did I say just then? Bird. That is correct. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Okay. Next word. Next word. Xenomorph. What did I say just then? What did I say just then? Xenomorph. Yes, indeed. Xenomorph. Let's do another word. Sarcophagus. What did I say just then? What did I say just then? Sarcophagus. Yes, indeed. Sarcophagus. 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 Let's do one final word, okay? Let us do one final word. Alien. What did I say just then? What did I say just then? Alien. Yes, indeed, I said alien, didn't I? Alien. Goodness me, your hearing capabilities, they're impressive, they're impeccable, they're amazing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So far today, we have established that you can taste, smell, and hear. So we're doing very well indeed. I think it might be time though for me to check your eyeballs. Can you see this? Can you see this? It's an eye chart. If you can't see the chart at all, then we're off to a bad start indeed. I'm going to point to a letter. You're going to tell me what the letter is. Okay. Okay, good. Great job. Great job. That's 20/20 vision. What was that? That took a long time. What, you got somewhere to be, have you? You've got somewhere to be. Oh, I didn't realize you're so important. You're so important. Your life is so busy. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. I'm just a doctor. I'm just a doctor, so obviously my time isn't important. I haven't got a lot of stuff that I need to do. No. Your time is so much more important. So much more precious than mine. I'm sorry, I should have known. I should be going much faster, shouldn't I? Come on now, get real. Get real. Relax. Take it easy. Go a bit slowly. Enjoy life whilst you can, you know what I'm saying? Take it easy, man. Stop and smell the roses, baby. The roses. Let's move on to the next part of the cranial nerve exam. Eyes open. Stare directly ahead. Stare directly ahead. Directly ahead. observing your pupil, your dilation, your response, the whites of your eyes as well, of course. And I'm even taking a little look at your irises whilst I'm here, taking a little look at your irises. Very good, actually. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Healthy little eyeballs there. Very healthy. Now then, there really is only one thing that I want to do with you left now. Okay, I need to check that your facial nerves are working correctly. And in order to do this, I'm going to poke your face just a little bit to begin with. And then I'm going to ask you to make a series of facial expressions. Okay, facial expressions for me. It might seem like I'm being silly when I ask you to make some of these expressions, but they are entirely essential. Okay? Entirely essential. So please do put a little bit of effort in and take it seriously. Okay. Okay. So first expression, I need you to puff out your cheeks. Yes, just like that. What do you mean? What? That's not an expression. Why, you never express yourself like this, is it? Oh. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Stop derailing me. Next expression, a big smile. First, keep your mouth closed, okay? Very good. And now, show me those teeth. Absolutely give me that most insane smile possible. Good, 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 good. What do you mean my teeth are yellow? What do you mean my teeth are yellow? I'm sorry, I'm the doctor here and I'm examining you. Okay, it's not the other way around. Okay, next expression, frown. Frown as hard as you can. Show me the anger. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, be surprised. Raise those eyebrows. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You know what? You know what? I'm happy. I think I'm happy with your facial nerves and your facial muscles. Everything appears to be working in tip-top condition. Tip-top condition. Now, your performance today during the cranial nerve exam, it has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I think that you have passed with flying colours, but obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'm going to closely examine your brain activity that was being recorded throughout today's cranial nerve exam with the electrodes that I placed on you at the start. Yes, you remember. Yes, indeed. Now, I was checking the computer screen throughout today's cranial nerve exam, just casually glancing, and I must say I didn't see a great deal of brain activity. Not a great deal. So I'm not expecting to see any errors or anything concerning when I examine it later. But you know, if I do, I will be in contact with you. Okay. But as far as I'm concerned, you're in tip-top condition and tip-top health. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. You can go to sleep tonight, rest assured that everything is A-okay. Everything is okay. So, I'll say goodbye to you now, and I'll probably see you again in the future for something else, won't I? Yes, indeed. Yes, I will. I hope you had a good time today, and I'll see you again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello there. Hello. You're here for a dental checkup today, is that correct? Could you tell me your name, please? What do you mean I should know who you are? I've seen you before. Yes, I know I've seen you before, but guess what? Guess what? I hate to break your bubble, to burst your bubble, but I'm a very busy person. I see hundreds, actually probably thousands of people every single year. And it's nothing personal, it's nothing personal. It is simply the fact that I cannot remember every single person's name, okay? Doesn't matter how often I see you. It is simply impossible for me to remember every individual's name. You know what I'm saying? So could you give me your name, please? Come on now. Okay, I've got your information here. Is this your address? Is that your address? New address, is it? You moved house, have you? Recently? What do you mean not recently? Well, I guess my records are a bit old then, aren't they? A bit out of date. Okay, let me find you on the computer and update your information really quickly, okay? 1 second. Okay, what is your updated address then? Can you give it to me, please? Okay, there we go. I think we're ready to begin the dental appointment itself now, okay? Let me get my gloves on before I get anywhere close to that mouth of yours. There we go. If you're nice and comfortable, could you open your mouth for me, please? Oh my goodness me, what? You didn't think about brushing your teeth before coming to see the dentist? You did. You did. You're telling me you did brush your teeth, and your breath smells like that. Okay, you know what? Before we do anything, I'm gonna give you a little bit of mouthwash, okay? 1 second. There you go, that's a little cup of mouthwash. Have a swish around in your mouth for me, please, okay? There we go, I'll take the cup back. Did you just swallow that mouthwash? You were supposed to spit it out. There's a sink right there. There's a sink right next to you. You absolute buffoon. Okay, that's fine, no problem. You aren't supposed to drink mouthwash though, okay? Just for future reference, for your own health. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink mouthwash, it's bad for you, it's got a lot of bad things in there. Right, silly me. Let's take a little look inside this mouth of yours then, shall we? Let's get started having a little look inside here. Let's see the absolute state of these teeth, of these toothers, of these toothers. Okay, ones are a little bit cleaner, but still some black there. How are these molars doing? Oh goodness me, that's a little bit black, isn't it, on those molars? Goodness flipping me. How much soda are you drinking? How many fizzy drinks? How many liters? Oh my goodness me, you know it's not water, right? You know you can't drink a Coca-Cola like water, right? It's gonna mess you up in all manner of different ways, not least of which is your teeth. Your poor little teeth being exposed to sugar and acid all the time. It's not good. You're going to end up with some cavities if you aren't careful. And believe me, you don't want to start going down that road. Once your teeth start to deteriorate, the amount of dental work that needs to be done, it can be astronomical. And listen, I know it's my job, and I like money, believe me, I like money, but I don't want to bankrupt you, okay? I'm just giving you a little bit of advice. Try not to drink so much goddamn Coca-Cola or any of those fizzy drinks. It's not good for you, and you will end up paying for it, literally, financially, as well as in terms of your health. Okay, interesting. Let me just make some notes really quickly. Okay, I think perhaps I will begin looking at that plaque of yours, okay? I'm going to get some little metal tools and I'm going to have a little bit of a scrapey session. Yes. I'm trying to find the perfect tools. Let me see, I think these ones. I think that will be sufficient for this job. Okay. I know this looks very scary. Can you even see it? It's very small. Can you see that? Can you see the hook of doom? The hook of doom. It's not really the hook of doom, it's just a little surgical implement, okay? Nothing to be afraid of. Everything will be a-okay. Now let me just have a little scratch, okay? Okay, that shouldn't hurt, does it? No, okay, good. Feels a bit weird, does it? Well, I would expect that. I am scraping your teeth after all with a piece of metal. Just keep your mouth open as wide as you can, okay? It's a little bit difficult for me to reach the backs of your teeth here, okay? Oh, goodness me. impressive. You're actually impressively blacked up right now. How the heck did you get like this? What have you been doing to create this much black? You know, I think eating a lot of meat can contribute to black buildup, oddly enough. You always assume that it's sugary stuff that's bad for your teeth, but excessive quantities of meat can also be bad. I'm talking a really excessive here, though. You've got to be like a borderline caveman, a borderline saber-toothed tiger. You're not one of those carnivore people, are you? You're not one of those carnivore people, are you? You look like you might be. Your face, it looks all big and red and bloated, like a tomato. Have you noticed that? All those carnivore people, they have red faces. Their whole body's kind of red, actually. It looks like they're sort of on the verge of exploding. I imagine their cholesterol is through the roof, and thus maybe their blood pressure too. I'm not certain. I wouldn't know. It doesn't seem good to me, though. It does not seem good to me, though, to be eating exclusively meat and to be eating such outrageously large volumes. Obviously, there is a place for meat in the diet, obviously. Can be healthy, can be very healthy indeed. Lots of vitamins, lots of nutrients in meat. Oh yes. Oh yes, but everything in moderation, you know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation. When you think of a healthy population, who do you think of? Who comes to mind? Japanese, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. The Japanese, Asians in general, quite healthy, quite healthy. I dare say they might be healthier than us Westerners at the very least. And what do? They eat everything in moderation. Have you ever been to Japan or seen them eat? You know, seen them eat in Japanese restaurants? There's small servings of everything, you know. Small servings of everything. Probably the largest serving is rice, you know, rice. That's a pretty neutral food in my opinion. Pretty neutral. Let me take a look at the backs of these teeth again. Use a little mirror. Surely I've made progress by now. Surely I've made progress by now. Oh wow. Wowzers. Wowzers to bowsers. Let me just tilt your head back if I might, so that I can get a better angle. A little bit angle. Is that better? Yes, I can see it much better now. Wow, okay. There's a lot of loose debris in your mouth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the suction tool to suck it all out. Are you ready to get sucked? With the suction tool, the dentist suction tool, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go, baby. Sucky, sucky time. Let me just take another quick look. 1 second. Is that on properly? Or is it playing up again? Let me see. Oh, that's much better. isn't it? Much less loose slippery in your teeth. And your teeth are looking pretty good now. I managed to remove a lot of plaque, Your teeth are almost looking like the teeth of a human being now. Isn't that good? Isn't that good news? Excellent, excellent indeed, excellent indeed. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to give your teeth a classico. A little brush. I'm going to brush your teeth for you. Okay. Stay nice and still for me, okay? Spend brushing your teeth each day. How long? That's not long enough. That is not long enough. No wonder you've got these problems with your teeth here. No wonder. Why do you think you can just do a quick 30-second brush? It's not good enough. You need to be spending time on these teeth. Spending some time on these gnashes. They're so precious, they're so useful. What, you don't value your teeth, is it? You don't value them? What, do you think you're gonna just live on liquid in the future, is it? You think you don't need teeth? You're gonna be living on soup and smoothies and juice 24/7, is it? Like a gummy little baby. Like a gummy little baby. Mashed bananas, is it? Mashed bananas. Applesauce. That's not much of a life, is it? Come on now. Come on now. Oh, did I knock your head there? Are you okay? You're okay, aren't you? You precious little thing. You precious little thing. You're just fine. You're just fine. Let me just use this magnifying glass to take a look at your teeth. Okay, open your mouth nice and wide. There it is, there it is. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, baby. Oh, really? That you got it like that? Wow, okay. Didn't realize I was dealing with someone that got it like that. Damn. Damn, okay. Yes, keep your mouth open. I'm not done. Does it look like I've finished? I'm making some really crucial observations here. Absolutely crucial. Crucial. Let me see. I mean, your teeth are still messy and they're still stained. There's no plaque now, thank goodness, but what are we going to do about these stains on your teeth here? We can't have you leaving the dental office with these stains, otherwise people will see them and they will think that I've done a bad job. I can't have that. I can't have people questioning my credibility and my competence. Absolutely not. Alright, let me think of something. How about this sponge? What a genius idea. Why don't I use this sponge on your teeth? No doubt that will get rid of the remaining stains, won't it? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Open that mouth nice and wide, please. Nice and wide. Here we go. I'm just looking a bit closer. Still some here now. I'm just looking again. What have you been eating and drinking to create these stains? My goodness me. And you've got one over here as well. Hang on a second. Open your mouth again. I'm just checking. Just taking a little look, okay? Just taking a little look at your teeth. I'm trying to see if the stains have gone. These are some brutal stains. You must be drinking the darkest liquids on earth. The darkest, the most foulest liquids on earth. What are you doing with your life? You silly little sausage. You know what though, that does look pretty good. Now. Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay, you know what? You can close your mouth now. I'm satisfied that your teeth are tip-top in terms of cleanliness. I'm a little bit concerned about your molars. It looks like you may be developing some cavities unless you reverse the trajectory of your oral health now. You know what I'm saying? Not tomorrow. Now. I would recommend that you go home and you begin a regime of brushing your teeth twice a day. Once in the morning, once before bed. Use a tongue scraper. Okay, use a tongue scraper. I would also buy one of those special orthodontic toothbrushes, okay? They're for people with braces, but they're very useful to use every time that you brush your teeth. You use the orthodontist brush immediately afterwards between the gaps in your teeth and around the edges, okay? It's got a finer point to the brushes, to the bristles. So that's really good. And use a little bit of mouthwash. I would say only once a day for mouthwash, okay? Don't do too much because otherwise you'll nuke the bacteria and the microbiome in your mouth, and we don't want that, okay? Don't use a mouthwash that is too harsh, okay? A gentle one. And of course flossing. I mean, realistically, do it as often as you can, maximum once per day, I would suggest. A lot of people don't enjoy flossing though, so if you can do it 3 to 4 times a week, that's good. That's a good goal, I would say, okay? And also, have you heard of water flossing? They're these little machines you get. Well, actually, they're not little really, they're quite large. But basically it will squirt water, high pressure, at your teeth and at your gum line. And you can use that as well. Yes, indeed, yes. Check it out on Amazon or Google it or something. You know what I'm saying? It's worth looking into. And as I say, do all these things now, as soon as possible, and try and maintain a good routine of doing these things. And with a bit of luck, your molars, they will not progress into full cavities, so you won't need to have any fillings or, worst case scenario, tooth extractions. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. We don't want that, okay? So try and improve your oral care routine. Try and improve your oral care routine, and hopefully things should improve. Yes indeed, no need to worry and stress about it though. Just do your best and everything will be okay, I assure you. What's that? Yes, it is very hot in this office today, isn't it? I'm melting. I'm absolutely melting. I think my brain is melting, actually. Okay, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna go outside for a little break, I think. Have a little break in the nice cool air. Hope you enjoyed your dentist appointment today, my friend. And I'll see you again in the future for something else. Take care, and goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. You will not flippin' believe the day that I have had. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I say crazy. If I explained it to you, you wouldn't believe me. You simply would not believe me. In fact, if I told you, it would probably fill you with concern. You'd be concerned about my sanity, about my stability, or rather, my lack of it. You might even be thinking about calling the people in white coats to come and take me away to some sort of padded cell. You know what I always thought? Would that fate really be so bad? Would it really be a bad thing to be locked up in a padded cell? Because I mean, padded cell. It's nice and comfortable, isn't it? It's nice and comfortable. It's kind of like living in a pillow fort 24/7. That doesn't sound so bad to me. Lovely little pillow fort. That could be your home 24/7. That actually sounds kind of cool. Yeah, I think so. And I mean, they feed you, don't they? They have to, surely. They probably feed you nice soft food like jello or jelly. I say jelly because I'm British. Obviously, it's the Americans that say jello. But you know what? I actually quite like it. The word jello. Jello, baby. Get jello with it. Get jello. Regardless, I came to you with a purpose today. Okay, a purpose. And that purpose is to ask you for help. Will you help me? Will you help a brother out? Are you a good Samaritan? Or are you selfish? Do you not give a flip about others? I mean, to look at you, I think that you look like a good person, like a good Samaritan, like you care about other people. So I'm hoping that that is the case today, because I need your help. And after the day I've had, believe me, if somebody was to deny me help, that could be the last straw. That might be the last straw, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Is that the correct saying? The straw that broke the camel's back. Why are people putting straws does that sound? Oh no, not entirely. No. I'm not gonna eat you entirely. Just like a little bit of you, you know. Just a little bit. You look like you got a little bit to spare, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't mean to call you fat. No. Listen, that was not meant to come across as offensive or rude or anything like that. You know what, actually, being real, I actually like it when people have a little bit of something to spare, you know what I'm saying? I like their good stuff, I like their soft, squishy stuff. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think I could maybe just eat a little part of you, just a little portion, a teeny tiny portion? It's not asking for much, really, is it? Come on, please. Please, I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving. I'm ravenous. Do you know what I think might have actually happened? I think my stomach might have become its own sentient being. Inside my body, actually. Inside my body, my stomach, it's become its own sentient being. That's what I think may have occurred. I know it's unlikely, but that doesn't mean that it is impossible, does it? No, even the unlikely occurs occasionally. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. I think you understand. What do you mean, why do I think my stomach has become its own sentient being? Because it has been making noises. It has been making noises. It has been rumbling and a tumbling, squeaking and a peaking. You know what I'm saying? It's been trying to communicate with me. Obviously, it cannot speak English. Come on now, don't be stupid, don't be crazy. So it has to speak to me. It has to communicate with me in its own way. By squeaking and rumbling and all sorts of things. And do you know what it's trying to tell me? It's trying to tell me that it is hungry. It is hungry. And it needs to be fed. Can you hear that? What is that? Is that somebody running around? Is that somebody coming to find me right now? It better not be. It better not be. Anyway, what do you say? What do you say, my friend? Surely you can help me. Surely. You don't mind. You don't mind if I just eat a little bit of you. Oh my goodness me. I knew it. I knew you were a good Samaritan and a selfless, noble, empathetic person. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I brought my own little fork. Would you like to see it up close? Do you like that? Do you like that? I like it. I like it. It's quite fun. It's quite fun. Oh, it is quite fun. It is quite fun indeed. I'm feeling good already. I'm feeling better already because you have acquiesced to my request. You've acquiesced to my request. So it's pumped me full of happy hormones. But it hasn't filled my tummy, has it? No. And that is the need that must be met immediately. Oh, goodness me. I didn't know you tasted that good, baby. Whoa. If I knew you tasted that good, I would have started eating you a lot sooner. Damn, their flavor profile Goodness flipping me. Goodness flipping me. How is it possible that you even taste like this? Yes, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much for allowing me to eat a little part of you. You know, I can't even remember the last time I ate. When was the last time that I ate? Maybe. Was it even today? You know what? You know what? This little wooden fork in my little beard feels quite nice, you know. What do you mean, unhygienic? It's not unhygienic for me to use my fork to scratch my beard. Well, I'm the only one eating from this fork, aren't I? So it's okay if I scratch my own beard with my own fork, because it's just my own beard germs going into my own mouth. It's like a self-contained ecosystem. It's all the same, isn't it? What do you mean that's not how it works? What, are you some sort of scientist, are you? You're some sort of scientist. Don't be so silly. Don't be so silly. You don't know what you're talking about. Just stick to what you're good at. Sitting there, looking pretty, and tasting good. There's nothing wrong if those are your only qualities, you know. Those are some pretty good qualities to have, I dare say so myself. Certainly, very pleasant qualities. Very pleasant qualities indeed, actually. And very useful too, considering that you are so utterly nutritious. You are so nutritious, nutritionally dense. I'm not suggesting that you're dense in other ways, only nutritionally dense. I simply cannot get enough of eating you. You are so delicious. It is quite outrageous. Outrageous. It should probably be illegal to taste this good. What do you mean slow down? Slow down. You think I'm being greedy, is it? You think I'm being greedy? You know I have an empty tummy that needs to be filled. An empty tummy that needs to be filled. You're concerned that I'm going to eat too much of you, aren't you? You're concerned that I'm going to eat the entirety of you. Don't worry, don't worry. You're in safe hands with me. I would never get carried away and eat you entirely, leaving not a single morsel left. I would never do that. I would never do that. Don't worry. know what? Unlike some people, I can distance myself from other people's opinions of me and their criticism. A lot of people, they take things far too personally. If somebody says something bad about them, even if it is a harmless criticism, they get offended, don't they? They get offended and they get upset. They get in their feelings about it. But what they fail to really remember is that that's just one person's opinion. And honestly, who cares if it's multiple people's opinions? Do you know what an opinion is? Almost worthless. That's what it is. Almost worthless. Consider the fact that there are 8 billion human beings on the planet. 8 billion of us. Can you believe it? 8 billion. Now consider that we are one planet out of infinite planets in an infinite universe. How many other beings might there be on other planets that we don't even know about? Aliens. Aliens with their own alien thoughts and opinions. Now can you see how small just one opinion is? How small one opinion is and how little it matters. And imagine allowing something so small and so trivial as an opinion affect how you feel. I could never. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. You know what I think you might be good with? Custard. Oh yes, some custard with you would go absolutely so well together. I would lap you up with that custard, baby. Just smear that custard all over you. Let me at it, you know what I'm saying? Can you hear all those sounds going on in the background right now? There's all manner of movement and banging, bumping around, all sorts of noise. Maybe you can't hear it. Maybe your ears are not as delicate as my own. Maybe you're not as sensitive to sounds as myself. I think that might be one of my flaws. Hypersensitivity to sound. Sounds drive me absolutely crazy sometimes. Noise. And people, they are ever so noisy, aren't they? Most people, they simply cannot sit still, can they? They simply cannot sit still. They have to always be doing something. Always be doing something. Running around like a headless chicken. It probably gives them some sort of false sense of productivity. Or if not some sort of false sense of productivity, it probably gives them distraction from their own thoughts and their own feelings, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it simply distracts them from the phenomenon of life itself. The phenomenon of life itself. It is a pretty wild phenomenon if you really think about it, It's pretty wild. Do you even understand it in the slightest? Because I don't. I don't understand the phenomenon of life in the slightest. It baffles me. It's weird. It's pretty weird if you ask me. But you know what? I try not to worry about it or get concerned about it. I try to just make the most of it and to enjoy myself as much as possible whilst we're on this wild ride, baby. I'm talking about the ride of life. The ride of life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it as much as you can. Obviously, though, try and be considerate of others, you know what I'm saying? Don't become selfish in your desire to have fun in this life. Think of other people. see that right there is an example of consideration. I'm considering your needs, your feelings, and I'm adjusting my actions accordingly so that we can both get something mutually beneficial from it. That's how you know that I'm a sane and well-adjusted member of society. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what? I think my tummy is feeling a little bit full now. Not 100% full, but full enough. Full enough. And I have you to thank for that, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have you to thank for that. You've been ever so thoughtful and considerate and nice to sacrifice a little bit of yourself for my nourishment. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am 100% certain that you will be absolutely fine. You will be A-okay. In fact, I think the little bit of you that I ate, it's going to regenerate. I think so. I think it's going to regenerate 100%, and you'll be back to normal within no time at all. That's what I think. So there's no need to be worried. No need to be concerned about anything. In fact, you know what? You can go to sleep tonight with the knowledge not only that you personally will be okay, but you can go to sleep tonight with the knowledge that you helped somebody else. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a wonderful little feeling? The feeling of helping others. How marvelous indeed. Imagine if we all strived to help others a little bit more. This world might be a better place, mightn't it? You know what? We could make this world a better place. You and I, everybody, if we all work together. crazy, and I am not crazy normally. No, 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 no. Not crazy normally at all. No, 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 no. But what I would like to do with you today is I would like to inspect you and to take some measurements from you, okay? Some measurements. Because as you know all too well, the last time I saw you, I ate you. I ate you, not entirely, of course, otherwise you wouldn't be here right now, would you? But yes, I ate you, a small portion of you, and what I want to do, I just want to inspect that small portion of you that I ate. And I want to make absolutely certain that you're going to heal nicely and you're going to be back to normal, okay? Because I would feel ever so guilty. If I was responsible for some sort of, I don't know, injury, long-term injury or long-term scar, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. No. That would be terrible. That would weigh heavily upon my conscience. And you know what? I might even lose some sleep over it. We can't have that now, can we? We simply cannot have that now. We simply cannot have that. No. Absolutely not. We cannot have that. We cannot have that. So sorry, stay still for me, please. Stay still for me. I do just need to make some really close observations. Really close observations. What is going on here then? I see, so this is the area predominantly from which I ate last time. Yes, I can see all too clearly the part of you that is missing, that went into my tummy to be digested. Excellent meal, by the way. You were a fantastic meal, phenomenal. Very nutritious. You really hit the spot. You made me feel so much better. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for being an absolute meal, baby. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm here today to make sure that you are healing correctly and that you will be a-okay. Because I care, you know. I do care about you, you know. I care about you deeply. Yes, indeed. Okay, I am just trying to make some observations here, and what I'm trying to do really is I'm trying to see the boundaries of the area from which I ate, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the area, and then I think maybe in a month I shall remeasure the area, observe it again, check it out, and I should expect to see some growth, some regrowth, some recovery, and I just want to make sure that you're recovering nicely and that you will return to your original self, okay? Very important. Before I go any further, I need to get my pencil case so that I can write down the measurements that I take today. Goodness me. My zipper is jammed. Bear to say, don't you? You know what I really want to say, but we don't say words like that. Not here, okay? No naughty words, okay? No naughty words here. Let that be a reminder to you not to use any naughty words. Stop it. Stop it. No, 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 no. No naughty words. Okay. Good. I'm glad we've got that clear and understood. Let me just write down a little thing here. Okay, let's get this measuring underway. Who used this measuring tape last? It's in an absolute state. It's a mess. The person who used this measuring tape last, they didn't roll it tightly into a neat little ball. Laziness, selfishness, incompetence. How I absolutely loathe these qualities. No good, I tell you. No good. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Let us get a little measurement here. Let us get a little measurement here, shall we? Okay, so we're so small, you wouldn't get pushed around so much. You wouldn't get pushed around so much. People wouldn't come along and eat you like me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't eat you so much. Okay, let me get the diameter. Yes, the diameter. The diameter here. What is the diameter? What is the diameter? 6.6. Now is that uniform or is it not uniform? Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. It is not uniform. You know what that means? You know what that means, don't you? That means that once again, it is harder than if it were to be uniform. If it were nice and uniform, it would be nice and easy. But it is not. It is neither nice and uniform. It is neither nice nor uniform. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, did I leave that on your face? That's not very nice of me, is it? That's not very nice. It was not done with malicious intent. It was not done with malicious intent. It was forgetfulness. It was merely forgetfulness. Would you forgive me for being a forgetful oaf? I hope so. I hope so. I think you would. I think you would. When I look at you, I see somebody with a heart of gold. You know what I'm saying? A heart of gold. I think you're the kind of person that would forgive somebody else of their transgressions, and you would give somebody else a second chance. Does that sound correct? Does that sound like you? I think so. I think you're a kind and forgiving person. You need to be careful though. You need to be careful though. A word of caution, a word of warning. There are many people out there who would take advantage of somebody like you, somebody who is kind, who has a gentle heart. You need to be careful who you share your kindness with. I'm just trying to get this circumference. There it is. But you know what I'm saying though, don't you? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've experienced it already firsthand, you know what I'm saying? People trying to take advantage of you. People taking advantage of your good nature. Even some people might not do it intentionally. They may not do it intentionally. They may simply ask more of you than they should. Because you aren't maybe vocal about the fact that it is too much, you know. Because you're too nice. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're too nice sometimes. Sometimes you simply have to say, whoa, that is too much. You're asking too much of me. I am simply too busy. I'm sorry. I can't do everything, okay? I cannot do that for you. Sometimes you need to say no. No, I will not be doing that. I apologize, but no. And some people, they try and grind you down, don't they? They try and grind you down. They pester you. They emotionally manipulate you to some degree. They try and make you feel guilty for saying no. People not respecting boundaries. I do not like such people at all. You must be careful. You simply must be careful. Nobody is going to protect your boundaries unless circumference measurement, okay? One more circumference measurement. It's just that it's so wonky. It's so wonky. The area that I'm measuring, so unusual and irregular. Okay, let me just take some of the longest measurements. Let me just take some of the longest ones. Here I think it is the longest. Is that the absolute longest part? Is that the absolute longest part? 25.70. Goodness gracious me, that is long. My tie's come out. Hang on, I need to tuck my tie back in. It's one of those things, you know, ties. Bizarre, actually. It serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever, does it? It is purely for aesthetics. It's purely what? A mark of professionalism. A mark of professionalism. Perhaps it says something about your status or your job role. I guess it serves a purpose in that regard, actually. But sometimes it gets in the way. It's a tingly-tangly thing after all, a tingly-tangly thing. And these tingly-tangly things, they do tend to get in the way sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need to tuck away the tingly-tangly thing. Tuck away the tingly-tangly. What the heck am I talking about? What the heck am I talking about? 39. This one's longer than the last one. 39.37. Oh my goodness me. I think we've almost finished. I think we've almost got all the measurements necessary. Necesito burrito. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying. What? You don't know what I'm saying 90% of the time. What? Am I wasting my breath? Am I? It just sounds like I'm a rambling idiot madman. That's not very polite, is it? That's not very nice of you to say. I'm a madman. Am I a whispering, rambling madman? Never in all my days. Never in all my days have I been called such a thing. You must be incorrect. You must be mistaken. Okay. I think, is this gonna be the last measurement? I think it should be. Let's see, let me see. 6. Oh my goodness, look at me. Goodness, sorry. Making a right mess here, aren't I? Bonking you on the head as well. Bonking you on the head with the measuring tape. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll this up nicely. Nice and neat and tidy. As every individual who uses the measuring tape should do when they finish using it. That is a mark of respect for other people, and respect for the rules, and respect for tidiness and organization in general. If you do not roll up the measuring tape after you use it, it is a sign that you are an agent of chaos, that you simply do not respect the rules, not just the rules of the measuring tape, the rules of the universe itself. Every action you take, it speaks volumes about you as an individual and about your soul, about your very essence. You might not think so. Whether you put something significant, and it says volumes about us as a person, as an individual, about our outlook on life. You might not understand, or perhaps you do, There we go, look at that, once again, we have maintained cleanliness, order, perfection. That is perfection right there. Okay, my friend, I've taken all the measurements that I need today, and I've made all the observations that I need to make. I'm happy with what I see, even now already. It hasn't been a long time since I ate you, but I see healing already. I see progress already, and I am confident that you will regrow. And you know what? In fact, I think you will be looking better than ever before, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking fresh and young, youthful, glamorous, glowing, beautiful. That's what I anticipate.